welcome back to my channel. So this is just a little intro for a reading vlog that I filmed for you guys. It's a really quick one, just a 2-day thing. I had supernova the day after the last day of filming, so that'll be its own vlog. And if you'd like to see what I get up to over those days, just stick around and let's jump straight into it. So just a little reading update for you guys. So the two books that I'm reading this month, if you didn't know, are The Fate of 10 by Pittacus Law. So it's one of the I Am Number 4 books. I believe it's number 6. Yeah, so this is number 6, and then number 7 is United as One. So that's the last book of this series, but there is like the little novellas, and then he's got a new series coming out as well, which I believe is part of the same universe. And the other book that I'm reading is The Return, Book 1, Disneyland's, a Kingdom Keepers novel. So when I did actually pick this up, it was like a $10 buy, and if I bought this one I got like a voucher or like a discount or something. So I literally just added it on for the sake of it, which probably wasn't a great idea because I didn't know anything about the series. I didn't know that there was actually like, I don't know, like 5 or 7 books, and then this is actually a sequel series. So this is a book 1, which it does say on the cover, but it did have like a backstory which I didn't know about. So it has made it a little bit hard. Like I'm currently on page 168, so like this far through. Like I'm not loving it, but I think that's also partly my own fault because I didn't research into the series. I didn't look at what was going on. I just literally bought it on a whim. In terms of The Fate of 10 though, like I am like loving this. Like I'm probably just over halfway through in this one, and like it is so good. This series is so underrated. Like you don't understand. You have to read them. I am a little bit sad that the series is ending, but at the same time I'm just really excited to see how it all wraps together and how they tie in the ending, and then how all these little like novellas and stuff fit in. At the gym the other day I did start a new audiobook as well. So I did pick this book up as an audiobook just because I'm waiting for a different one to become available. I'm using the Libby app, which is connected to my local library. So it's like 48 minutes or so in, with 6 hours and 26 minutes. I'm listening to it on the 1.25 speed. Having it that little bit faster was like just helpful for staying on track for what I was actually there to do. Haven't got too much to say about it so far. Like I think that's technically just before the end of chapter 3. So I haven't really gotten too much about the story. It's mainly been like character building so far. So that's my reading update for you guys. I might set you guys up and we'll do a bit of reading. It says really weird things, like, are you guys noticing this? Like it says, I'll read it. I have 2 finished, both women's, both my size. Our size, she said, looking carefully at Amanda. They were roughly the same height, with similar builds. We girls have to reduce our curves as much as possible, so I've built Spanx into the bottoms, and we can wrap our tops tight. Curves make things extremely complex. Because of that, in a must-not-be-seen situation, it's better to face the person or animal viewing you, front or back, not to the side. What was that? Honestly, like what is that line? Why is there Spanx in the robots? And even if there was Spanx in the robots, why did we need to know that? I just feel like this book has a few lines, like, it's not constant, like, don't get me wrong, it's just like one or two things where they just say things that seem like a little bit inappropriate, especially because this is like a Disneyland book or a Disney book. I just feel like they should be a lot more conscious about how they phrase things and what they are saying, because there is going to be a lot of young readers, and I would just hate for them to get the wrong idea from that. This saying that we should be curvy, like, you should be what you are. Like, there shouldn't be such a big emphasis placed on how you look. And I feel like books are normally a safe place where it doesn't really matter what you look like. Like, characters come in so many different shapes and sizes and ethnicities and races and everything like that in books. But then when something that is like produced by Disney goes ahead and starts saying things like that, like, I'll find the other example and I'll read that out too as well. It just, some things in this book just did not sit well with me. Here's another example. So this is page 66. So like back at the beginning of the book, like, I'll read out the line to you. Like, it just didn't sit well. Like, up here you've got Amanda, olive skinned and vaguely Asian around the eyes. Okay. And then like further down, like Jess. So we're saying she could have used a few inches and a few pounds. Both pretty in their own right, the two girls carried an air of mystery and beguiling self-confidence. Like, who is this author to say that she needed a few pounds? Like, what does that tell us? Things like this, they just irk me when they're in books, and especially something from Disney. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Friday now, so it's the next day from when I did my reading stuff. Today has just sort of been like an errands day for me. Like, I've literally like cleaned the house, cooked some food, chilled out. It's just basically like one of those kind of nothing days. This morning I did also finish What Remains of Edith Finch. I played that on PlayStation 4. I pretty much started it last night and then just finished it off this morning. So in total I probably played around 3 hours worth of gaming. So it was a pretty quick game. It was like quite interesting. Like, I really enjoyed the story aspect of it. It was just different. It was nothing I'd really like played before. If you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. For me, I like downloaded it when it was a free PlayStation Plus game. I definitely would, however, recommend reading the trophy guide before you start. I haven't really platinumed or 100%ed or finished a lot of PlayStation games, so I was quite proud of my efforts, if I do say so myself. What I do want to do now though is I'm going to Supernova tomorrow, which I'm very excited for, and I've just got like so many little pins and like just little like badges and that kind of stuff, and I want to fix them up onto like a denim jacket. Let's go through some of these pins that I have. They're one of those things that you're just like, oh yeah, it's $1, I'll grab it, it's 50 cents, I'll grab it, and then you end up with like 3,000 of them. So first one would probably be like this little Not Today one. I feel like I did get it at a Supernova or something like that, and it did come with this little hangry one, this little cute AF one. We've got an Ariel, and it says I'd make a great mermaid. Another Ariel one. We've got this one, Ariel like in a seashell. So we've got Ariel's sister Arista as well. Got this little cat. He's a little bit scratched. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. Another little Ariel badge. Another Ariel badge. Itchy and scratchy badge from The Simpsons. Got this Mars, like moon sort of badge. This is so cute, this little wizard in training pen. We've got a Tinkerbell, and we have another Tinkerbell. This one was from a Funko Pop box. I believe it was like the limited edition one, the one with Ariel and Eric in the wedding outfit. We've got a Wonder Woman, another Ariel badge. And we've got a little pug and it says Pugs and Kisses. So that's all the pins that we've got at the moment. There is 2 that are already currently on a jacket. So let's sort them out now and we'll have a look at how they look on the jacket. Okay guys, I think I'm done. So I do really like the placement and how these came out. So I've got the 2 matching ones on either side. The cat and the dog on either side as well. I will also mention as well the little W. I got this when I pre-ordered Wondersmith, the sequel to Nevermore. And that's the little pen that they wear in the book. So I definitely had to be repping that. And I do think I got the 3 of these all at Supernova. So hopefully the same artists are there and I can grab some more from my little collection though. I'm not sure if I need any more pins, but we'll see what happens, won't we? Thank you guys for watching.